October 2010, Mastercard blocked all payments to WikiLeaks due to claims that they engage in illegal activity.
In response, a group of online activists calling themselves Anonymous organized a denial-of-service attack. As a result, the Mastercard website experienced downtime. And on December 8 to 9, 2010.
On December 9, 2010, the servers of Mastercard underwent a massive attack as part of an operation of Edge for closing down payments of whistleblowing platform WikiLeaks.
According to several news sites, the security of thousands of credit cards was compromised during that attack due to a phishing site set up by the attackers.
However, Mastercard denied this, stating that cardholder account data has not been placed at risk.
WikiLeaks spokesman said, "We neither condemn nor applaud these attacks."
UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Navi Pillay, said that closing down credit lines for donations to WikiLeaks could be interpreted as an attempt to censor the publication of information, thus potentially violating WikiLeaks' right to freedom of expression. DataCell, the company that enables WikiLeaks to accept credit and debit card donations, said it would take legal action against Visa Europe and Mastercard.
Iceland-based IT firm DataCell said it would move immediately to try to force the two companies to resume allowing payments to the website.
DataCell had earlier said that suspension of payments towards WikiLeaks is a violation of the agreements with their customers.
On July 14, 2011, DataCell announced they had filed a complaint with the European Commission claiming the closure by Visa and Mastercard of DataCell's access to the payment card networks violated the competition rules of the European Community.
On July 12, 2012, a Reykjavik court ruled that Valder, Visa and Mastercard's partner in Iceland, had to start processing donations within 40 days or pay daily fines to the amount of 800,000 Icelandic kronas, some $6,000, for each day after that time, to open the payment gateway.
Valder also had to pay DataCell's litigation costs of 1,500,000 Icelandic kronas.
In 2014, pursuant to an agreement between Mastercard and the Nigerian government, acting through the National Identity Management Commission, the new Nigerian ID cards will bear the Mastercard logo, contain personal database data and double as payment cards, irrevocably linking such payments to the individuals, sparking criticism by the Civil Rights Congress, alleging that it represents the stamped ownership of a Nigerian by an American company. Reminiscent of the logo, pasted on the bodies of African slaves, transported across the Atlantic. Mastercard, Comerica Bank, and the U.S. Treasury Department teamed up in 2008 to create the Direct Express Debit Mastercard, prepaid debit card.
The federal government uses the Express Debit product to issue electronic payments to people who do not have bank accounts, who are often referred to collectively as the unbanked.
Comerica Bank is the issuing bank for the debit card. The Direct Express cards give recipients a number of consumer protections. In June 2015, Mastercard announced a partnership with British Airways to offer members the Executive Club Multi-Currency Cash Passport, which will allow members to earn extra points and make multi-currency payments.
The Passport card allows users to load up to 10 currencies: Euro, Pound, US dollar, Turkish lira, Swiss franc, Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, New Zealand dollar, UAE dirham, and South African rand at a locked-in rate.
When used, the card selects the local currency to ensure the best exchange rate, and if the local currency is not already loaded onto the card, funds are used from other currencies. In 2019, a study into foreign exchange rates by a New Zealand financial website concluded that Mastercard's foreign exchange rates outperform Visa and American Express. Mastercard's current advertising campaign tagline is priceless.
The slogan associated with the campaign is, "There are some things money can't buy."
For everything else, there's Mastercard.
The priceless campaign, in more recent iterations, has been applicable to both Mastercard's credit card and debit card products.
They also use the priceless description to promote products such as their Priceless Travel site, which features deals and offers for Mastercard holders, and Priceless Cities offers for people in specified locations. The first of these priceless ads was run during the 1997 World Series, and there are numerous different TV, radio, and print ads.
Mastercard registered priceless as a trademark.
Actor Billy Crudup has been the voice in the US market. In the UK, actor Jack Davenport is the voice.
The original idea and concept of the campaign stems from the advertising agency of McCann Erickson, as it was named in 1997.
The purpose of the campaign is to position Mastercard as a friendly credit card company with a sense of humor, as well as responding to the public's worry that everything is being commodified and that people are becoming too materialistic. Many parodies have been made using this same pattern, especially on Comedy Central, though Mastercard has threatened legal action, contending that Mastercard views such parodies as a violation of its rights under the federal and state trademark and unfair competition laws, under the federal and state anti-dilution laws, and under the Copyright Act.
Despite these claims, however, noted U.S. consumer advocate and presidential candidate Ralph Nader emerged victorious after a 4-year battle in the suit Mastercard brought against him after he produced his own priceless political commercials.
In the election ads, Nader had criticized the corporate financing of both the Bush and Gore campaigns.
Using the theme and some of the language behind the Mastercard priceless campaign, the election specified the dollar amounts contributed by corporate interests to both candidates, and then summed it up with finding out the truth. Priceless.
Mastercard sued Nader's campaign committee and filed a temporary restraining order to stop the ads.
The TRO was not granted, and Nader defended the ads by claiming they were protected under the fair use doctrine.
In 1994, Argentinian-born Eduardo Atastidia created an ad campaign in Paraguay for Pancard's credit card.
Its slogan was, "There are things money can't buy, but for everything else, there is Pancard."
Plagiarism lawsuits were filed in Paraguay and Chile against Mastercard and their publicist McCann, who registered the priceless slogan ads in the U.S. in 1999 and was represented in Paraguay by NAFTA and Peterman publicists at the time. Through a partnership with an internet company that specializes in personalized shopping, Mastercard introduced a web shopping mall on April 16, 2010 that it said can pinpoint with considerable accuracy what its cardholders are likely to purchase. In May 2020, Mastercard announced that it's launching the Mastercard Track Business Payment Service.
The service will provide business-to-business, B2B, payments between buyers and suppliers.
According to James Anderson, the Mastercard EVP of Global Commercial Products, the service creates a directory of suppliers, enabling suppliers to publish their payment rules so they can Better control how they receive payments while making it easier for buyers to find suppliers and understand their requirements. Mastercard sponsors major sporting events and teams throughout the world.
These include Rugby's New Zealand, the MLP, the UEFA Champions League and the PGA Tour's Arnold Palmer Invitational.
Previously, it also sponsored the FIFA World Cup but withdrew its contract after a court settlement and its rival, Visa, took up the contract in 2007.
In 1997, Mastercard was the main sponsor of the Mastercard Lola Formula One team, which withdrew from the 1997 Formula One season after its first race due to financial problems.
It also partners the Brazilian national football team and the Copa Libertadores. Mastercard has its headquarters in the Mastercard International Global Headquarters in Purchase, New York. The Global Operations Center is located in O'Fallon, Missouri, a suburb of St. Louis. Key executives include prior to its IPO in 2006, Mastercard was an association that had a board of directors composed of banks.
The current board of directors includes the following individuals.
In June 2015, Mastercard has announced the promotion of Gilberto Calder to head of Latin America and Caribbean Division.
Calder joined Mastercard from CD Brazil in 2008, where he served as country business manager and oversaw the retail bank, consumer finance, and card business.
He holds a bachelor's degree in business administration and accounting, as well as a master's degree from Duke University. Mastercard was listed as one of the best companies to work for in 2015 by Forbes. In 2016, Mastercard UK became one of 144 companies who signed the HM Treasury's Women in Finance Charter, a pledge for balanced gender representation in the company. We will continue about Mastercard in final part. This means part 3.
Whoa!
Anyways, stay tuned.